Welcome to What We Love to Watch,
Knife Green.
Wonder of Darkness, and we are starting to enter a bit of an interesting period.
Oh.
Uh, Short story. When I was really, really little, my father was stationed in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Due to this, I actually saw Sentai, specifically this show, before I saw Power Rangers.
Okay.
Kind of like how I knew about Martin Luther King before I learned about X Men. Of course, the thing is, most people learn about the opposite when they're that age, before they learned about the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I grew up knowing what the heck Sentai was
Mm-hmm.
and having expectations. Since the first thing I actually saw fully was Lost Galaxy, I ended up okay. At least until we got into the Disney era in which it was hit and miss.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before that, it was Mystic Force just being Mystic Force.
Right.
I do not like the Magic Rangers whatsoever.
Mm.
Anywho, last time, Catfish got blown up.
Is that what we're calling it now?
I think that's what he was based on.
He had a machine gun in his instrument, but then he didn't use it when he was about to die for some strange reason.
Mhm.
I don't know why.
Also, Hayate has honey trauma.
I mean, it makes sense because he was attacked by a lot of bees. And then Mr. Green Ranger says, hey, let me just torture him.
You mean the former owner?
Well, no. Well, yeah, the former owner did, but then in the end, the Yellow Ranger tortured him by putting it in
Yeah,
his
you
face.
said Green Ranger.
I mean, no, no. Yellow Ranger tortured the Green Ranger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, load up your own legal as possible copy because we ain't showing this, and we'll watch it together in three, two, one, play.
The Green Dragon looks like it has a headache each time.
So I am apparently the next Sentai coming up is going to be unfortunately Maji Ranger base merged with Car Ranger.
So,
Mystic Force merged with Turbo.
doesn't sound cool at all. Sounds like a lot of mix.
Yeah, it's apparently gemstones that turn into vehicles.
Okay.
I don't even know how that works, but that's what we're going to have to live through.
Oh, okay. So, when they're done with Sentai, do they just give the costumes to the Americans and tell them to just enjoy it or something?
I think they archive it, then send it to them when they America asks for it, or at least Saban asks for it.
Like the footage or the costumes or either or?
Both.
Both? Okay.
That being said, I have to think that after a entire year of use, the costumes probably have some sewing and whatnot go into them, patching them up.
Or modifying them if different people are wearing them.
That's true.
Oh no, this thing. Homework? Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the little child who goes to school. Ew, that horse is doing some weird things this time. Oh yeah, yeah, kid. You're such a noob. Can you jump in trees? I thought not. Well, I don't have mystical powers like you. Honestly, if I was that kid, I mean, if this dude with mythical powers just jumped in the tree and called me a noob, I'd probably be
To be
mad
fair,
too.
I think the rest of him is pretty much a human.
Mm-hmm. What's a 5-year-old child gonna do against monsters?
I think he's just slightly older than that.
But still, what is he gonna do against the monsters? Hmm.
What makes a hero a hero?
Did you do the right thing? Did you do it successfully?
And
And
not
against
being
what
a
odds?
pussy little bitch.
Yeah.
Well, if you're good, want to do it, why don't you just try and revive it yourself? You obviously can leave the ship anytime you want.
So couldn't she be finding out solutions? Or is she too busy having a grudge match against the Green Ranger? Is he apologizing for? It's a lot of different places this thing could be. Uh,
Okay, so we're going to commit terrorism, apparently. Even more so than we were before.
okay.
Cogwheel? What?
Let's see what monster this is.
Okay, obviously they're machines.
Um,
So what type of creature do we got? Okay. Starfish. Huh.
So he makes automatons. Nothing wrong about that at all. Please tell me they're not bombs.
They're bombs.
They're walking bombs. Oh my goodness, he's making humanoid bombs, isn't he?
Yep.
And he's gonna go blow up buildings. Oh my goodness. Okay, villains.
What's so hilarious about that?
There's nothing. No, it's just hilarious at how absolutely dastardly they're being right now.
Shouldn't she have done that like a bit higher up? Yeah, like that.
Um. Uh. You know, a lot of people have already died by now, right? This is really sad.
Probably.
Already, at least 2 buildings blew up. And I'm assuming people are in them at this time. Uh,
Yeah.
that was a whole city block that just went up in flames. Oh. Jeez. Um. Oh no.
Run.
Holy moly. I just got blown up, sir. What do you think? And I fell off the mountain because of the shockwave of the explosion. Oh, I don't think he's okay. So, what are you gonna do when you get to him?
Drag him to some place where he can heal. I like this tree. He prioritizes.
Well, the paramedics are sure gonna have a field day with what's going on right now.
They're lucky there are so many trees in town.
All right. Um, you tried, kid. Thankfully, nobody's guarding this guy.
Well, something tells me he doesn't. He knows you're there.
Oh, so he does have minions guarding him.
Kid, run. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna outrun the minions.
Grunts are usually pathetic, but only when you have a way to actually deal with them.
This kid beats up all these grunts.
They're playing with him.
My back hurts like a lot right now because I just fell off a mountain after I, exploded. But I gotta save this little kid. They're really not that smart. I mean, you almost got killed. Well, you are a child. Not much you can do. Do you guys eat rabbits? Looks like a pet. That doesn't look like a wild rabbit at all. Well, you got the rabbit out. Oh,
So did the rabbit tell him? So did the rabbit tell him where he was?
I'm gonna assume because it kind of was shot in a way it makes it look like the rabbit was showing concern and was trying to get help.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it was the rabbit that went and somehow notified him of that.
Okay, so let's just. That's great. Why don't you use one of your two long-range weapons?
To snipe the guy?
Yes. Or at least blow up the machine he's using.
Yes, all good ideas.
Yeah, he has a bazooka and he has that blaster that can also be a bow and arrow if he wants.
Yeah, just shoot him when he's making those things and then,
Blow up the machine.
those are also, yeah, really good options that we could do right now. The death toll is so high this episode. I don't even know how the city's even going to rebuild itself.
So how are they dealing with these guys? Oh.
Breaking them up. Is this a temporary solution for a problem that's going to keep on coming unless you destroy the source?
Yes. Oh.
Oh! So let's see how strong this guy is. He stepped on the battlefield.
I mean, Sambash was able to take on all five of them with just a gun.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell you how many people are dying right now. I really couldn't.
Why is he using the sword?
Why did you shoot
You have
him?
a sword. You have guns.
But and a bazooka and bows.
Well, both shoot like. Oh! Oh, that's why he's not. We still had the bazooka. Kind of obvious.
I'm glad he didn't leave Moots defending it because otherwise, that kid wouldn't have been able to have done that. Either this kid is that strong or that weapon is amplifying his striking power.
I say the latter. Besides, it is just a cog machine. Okay.
Okay, you just threw it at him. So, so where do the watches go when they transform?
Don't know.
That kid did a lot of work, all things considered.
I think you can stop. It's pretty much destroyed now. Time to get going.
Oh. Could they just twist their wrist right now and that would just pretty much assuredly get them? Or they want to be like right next to them before they detonate? Wait, what? When was that a thing? Wait, we don't worry. Hold up.
These are bombs that destroy buildings, so.
How in the world is he gonna survive something like that? They blew up their own machine.
Time for some sake.
I like how this dude's soldiers are very loyal to him.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can't do the Megazord, so.
Didn't the Red Rangers blow up like a
Yes.
dog pile? Wouldn't he be like super dead? How are they gonna explain him surviving that?
Plot convenience.
Those explosions, a single one of them could level out a building. That would mean that he's taking explosions that are like multi-building level explosion right now.
It's been a while since we've seen the Seijuu do anything.
We saw the green one blow something down with wind, but
Yeah, that was in steel form, though.
there, oh, he just threw him. I feel like that tornado was really something. Did he just die from that? Did he just die from that tornado?
Well, he definitely killed a bunch of people for you.
He probably has one of the highest kill counts out of all the monsters
He
of the
did
week.
die pretty easily.
I was standing pretty close to that multi-building level explosion.
Guess who?
Back to defender. Don't ask me how he survived. I'm just carrying him out. How did he survive all that?
Plot convenience, and I'm not changing my answer on that.
Rip to the villain who had the highest kill count probably so far. He
I
killed.
think he's actually going to have the highest kill count by possibly, because we don't see how many people he's destroyed.
I mean, he was destroying so many buildings, and I'm pretty sure hundreds of people were in each of those buildings at any given
And even if they haven't died, they definitely got injured.
Yeah. Paramedics are going to be working for a long time after that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that episode was fun.
Yes, it was. And we'll see you all next time with the mysterious Black Knight.
You.